You guys don't know pain until you have to tell your favorite sneaky link that you can't hang out with them because you met someone else and you have feelings for them and you don't want to mess things up with your maybe potential boyfriend. I feel myself growing. I'm more mature, you know?
If you really had grown, you wouldn't even put this on TikTok. This whole video would have never seen the light of day, right? You ain't growing. There's some crazy clout seeking stuff right here. And I hope the guy who you are potentially about to start dating, if he sees this, hopefully he'll be like, nah, I don't really like the sneaky link type of women, and ditches you. That would be the smart, wise thing to do.
Will he suck a hairy boss?
Yes. You got to. What the f?
Nasty bitch.
I feel like if he don't have hair down there, like he's like a little boy. So
That's
like
flavor. That's flavor.
I like a little bit of hair, like you know, some like.
Oh! I knew you. Damn it to hell, I knew your face was familiar to me. Man, back in the day, your wife just sucked the meanest. Well, I know you're a lucky man.
When you're bald, I think you a little.
You're bald. You're like a girl. Like
Yeah.
Tell her, whoever she is, I love her already.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, this world is wild, man. Cue in Bernie Mac, please.
Now I remember. I even remember your name. They should call you Jawbone.
Ma'am, as you should. If a man take you into his house, into his world, and he changes your whole lifestyle, you are no longer having to work so that you could put a roof over your head. You are sharing a space with a man who's providing everything. You should be waking up and cooking. You should be cleaning. You should be nurturing in this man and doing everything in your power to make sure that he can sustain this over the long haul. Because guess what? You could go back to paying 50-50 or even worse, 100%. So yes, you're doing the right thing.
What's the craziest thing that a guy's done to you?
Spit in my mouth.
Oh, you for real?
Yeah, it was too much.
It was too. How much spit did he put
If
in?
it was just a little bit, I was like, okay, but it was too much.
Did you swallow it?
Yeah.
So you liked it there?
Guys, if you knew that there were more different types of bacteria than there are people on the face of this earth, and if you knew that you could catch hepatitis, gingivitis, all kind of different mouth diseases by swapping saliva with people, you would not be doing that nasty, freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? People be having canker sores in the inside of their mouth. Tongues be white as I don't know what. Tonsils got all kind of sores on them. Mouth is infected. Their throat is infected. And y'all are swapping spit with them, man. It's already bad enough that when y'all kissing, y'all be tonguing them down. Lord knows what they've been doing with that mouth. Woman or man, he could have just been eating some Virginia and she could have just been eating up some dingaling. Either way it go, you don't want to be doing this.
Marry the woman in front of them at the time they are ready to get married.
This is going to be really controversial, what I'm about to say. Not really, but I just know y'all are going to have an issue with it. There is not enough people telling women to shut the fuck up when y'all say something dumb. Because did y'all hear what she just said? She said men marry the person in front of them when they are ready to get married. Meaning, I marry the person I'm dating when I'm ready to marry them. That's what everybody freaking does. I'm starting to notice that women do this thing where they reach hard as hell. And I don't know what it's for. It might be to protect egos. I don't know what it's for, but y'all do a hell of a reach. It's like y'all have this whole idea that you're the one that got away, that even though he's married, has kids, has a family, he's still thinking about you. Like, come on, bro. It's okay to say that you just weren't the one. And what makes it worse is that the vast majority of people see y'all say these ridiculous things and they take y'all serious. Like, come on.
Yeah, I really hate when women say this because here's the thing, right? Let's say a guy dates a woman from age 20 to 23. You think that man ready to get married? More than likely not. They break up for whatever reason. He stays single for 2-3 years, develops on himself, makes more money, does whatever it is that he gotta do. Now he's thinking to himself, now the next person I come across, if she checked off all these boxes, I'm going to marry her. So what she just said is not 100% true. It is just the natural progression of things, right? People in the comments are crucifying her, right? They was like, yo, whenever I'm hungry, whatever's in front of me is what I'm gonna eat. This is not a good argument.
This man said he gonna sleep at 5 p.m. Maybe I was born on a day, but it wasn't yesterday. Just say you're gonna be with the Lord.
Say, man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know why y'all be lying to these women, man. They already living in the world of Sodom and Gomorrah. It ain't like they have the highest standards and the highest moral compass of all time, bro. Like, a lot of these women do not care if you are willing to break up your happy home. So you don't even have to lie to them, bro. Why is you lying? They all about having sneaky links. You ain't gotta do all that. It just let you know that you not him.
Black men who date white women and people who like dogs are very similar in that you'd ask someone who likes dogs, why do you like dogs? They start telling you why they hate cats. I didn't ask you why you hate cats. I asked you why you like dogs. You'd find a black man who dates white women. Oh, why do you date white women? Or what do you love about white women? The reason I hate black women is because da-da-da. I didn't ask you that though. I just want to know why you love what you love.
All right, look, let me play devil's advocate. To an extent, I have experienced what she is talking about, but not every single time. But what I will say is this. They're going to take this and find a way to make you the bad guy regardless. Whether or not you take the insulting black women directly approach, or you say everything you like about non-black women and they automatically assume that you are saying that trait does not exist in black women. For instance, if I say, I just like the fact that Asian women are submissive. I like the fact that they're family oriented and that they were raised to be wives. I didn't disrespect black women, but what they will take that as black women are not in that category. You see where I went with that?
Naturally, men want to be providers and protectors. Naturally, you want to look after the women that you genuinely care about. But just know that your protecting and your protection should have boundaries. It should have limits. A lot of you men are in relationships with women who do not know how to take accountability, who do not know how to control and self-regulate their emotion, therefore leaving you in a relationship where you're getting emotionally abused. When you're in a relationship with someone, you should not be afraid to express how you feel because you are scared of their reaction. One thing that I could wholeheartedly admit, because I've seen it time and time again, women will use their emotions to escape accountability. There is nothing wrong with feeling and expressing your emotions, but there is everything wrong with using it to escape the wrongdoings that you have done. Just because you're a man who's supposed to protect and provide, it doesn't mean you need to tolerate that.
Yeah, and that's why you see a lot of gaslighting, especially, let's say a woman gets caught cheating. Well, you weren't showing me attention. Well, you were never home. You were too busy at work while I was at home with the kids. I didn't feel loved. I don't feel sexy, whatever. Everything's going to be your fault. It's a lack of accountability. You get what I'm saying? Guys, another point that she made was this. Women will manipulate you emotionally, right? I know some of the biggest, baddest, toughest men that are afraid to have an altercation with their wife or their girlfriend because they don't want her to go to tripping. But if you guys were to say something crazy to them, they would absolutely stomp a mud hole in your ass. But they can't figure out how to take that same energy, not physically. I'm not saying apply this in a physical manner, but they won't apply that same bravery with a woman that they're courting. It don't make no sense to me.